We're on.
2, 1. Stretch me up.
Oh, that made it. Strike 2 after last week.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to get stretched. I'm not allowed to get stretched out, dude.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
I thought this was America.
I thought this was California.
Oh boy. Yeah, Jared can talk like that about California, but I can't talk about being stretched out.
So, I burned down the symbol, and then I immediately walk over the Weaverworm, and I stand in front of it and pretend like it's my wiener and say, "Oh, sorry guys, it fell out." My bad.
That's crazy.
Nice.
And then I loot the body.
It's a giant 20-foot by 20-foot worm woman. It doesn't have pockets.
Oh, it's got folds.
I don't need a fort save and a sanity roll after that.
I use the rope of climbing, and I climb down to her lair.
All right.
Oh.
Bear with me 1 second.
I would like to check on our lady friend, our new agent, field agent.
Just letting that shit go out loud, huh?
Yeah, I already fucked that up, so.
The cat is out of the bag, as they say. Valen, are you under the influence of a potion of dark vision currently?
I am.
Okay. We'll join you on your spelunking adventure momentarily. Very carefully, Chandra makes her way over towards the rest of you.
How is she looking?
A little creeped out and scared now that the adrenaline has worn off.
Did she see me do the dick thing?
She does, disapprovingly.
Disapproving?
She also keeps like looking back at the dead eder caps, like if they might just pop up, and
I say, don't worry, they're dead.
There's like just pieces of them all over the place.
As she walks up to us, I'll like put my hand out to take her hand, and I'll whip a cloth out of my bag and wrap it and apologize.
Thank you. Don't mind my asking, what in the hells was that?
As I wrap her hand, I like kind of see the blood like start to pool on the bandage, and I like kind of look at it and then like shake my head and like close her hand and just push it back towards her.
Your standard run-of-the-mill demons, you know. Nothing to worry about.
I think we disagree on what worry means, but sure. I'll... Good job, guys. Well done. Thank you for your assistance, Mr. Grimoire. Thank you.
Yeah,
Right.
Thanks for all the support. You did great back there.
Well, I made thumbs up behind the doorway.
Yeah, but we all saw you giving that thumbs up, and like it made us fight harder.
Yep.
It's like you were a mascot at a sporting event.
Well, all right. At least we won. I'd like to think.
Anyway, would you like to go spelunking with us into the demon arachnid lady's cave?
No. Perhaps I should wait here. On solid ground.
Do you feel safe here?
Safer than in, what did you call it? The demon spider's lair?
I go to say her name and like,
Which, to be clear, the Weaverworm is not Mazmez.
Mm-hmm.
A devotee, perhaps, but
I signal towards Valen, kind of like, and have him hand over the lantern, the alert lantern.
And the lantern is back at the cart.
Is it?
it
Yeah.
is, in fact.
That's not good.
Can we do we know anything about any of these bodies strewn
Yeah.
around?
I was gonna say, some of you want to like investigate those while they go down there.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll start looking at the bodies.
Could be doable. Okay.
Oh my god, that was all so good.
Do we have to roll for that, or
Yeah, go ahead, roll perception, but
I'll roll perception too.
we'll sort of simulcast. We'll switch over to the boys. Go make a climb check, you two.
I'm going down there with them.
I thought you were.
Yeah.
do I need to do a climb check? Right?
It's no, you're staying up here, right?
I imagine it's like the scene in the other guys. They're like, you know what that means? Aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes.
Oof.
Okay.
He just lands on top of me.
Just-
No, I fucking break my leg on the way down.
all right.
No, that's not good. It's a natural one.
Is
Does that mean he falls?
Yeah, probably. Or worse. I shit my pants, maybe.
go ahead and take 1d6 points of fall damage.
Oh, great.
Hellfair.
Valen!
It just lands like heel first, straight leg.
Ow! Huh?
No, not broken.
Do I break it?
No.
Oh. Thank God. Ow! Ow.
Wait, doesn't the rope give you plus the climb checks?
Not on a nat 1. It did.
Oh,
It
no,
did
no,
for
I'm not
Valen.
on-
It did for Valen. You're all right.
I just was trying to remember.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a plus 10.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is too. Yeah, it's a plus 10. I just looked it up.
Okay. Back on the surface. Oh, you guys rolled pretty good. Thought that oratory was your perception for a second. Let's see. 29, 19, 27. And a 17. Okay. You guys find amidst the web wrappings, the cocoons, the sordid remains of six unfortunate individuals who succumbed to the Weaverworm and the Ettercap venom. Two of them look, per se, in a better state, as nice of a state as decomposing corpses can look. The others are commoners, like the first one you found. Probably wager like someone wealthy in their retinue, like a personal driver, a butler, or something, and a nobleman. Between them, there are around around 720 gold coins scattered amidst them. A few items. On the man who looks like a nobleman, Kayla, it takes you a minute, but you recognize him. This is someone you've seen before. A man named Etchmore Draven. And there is a small blood-stained, looks like a reservation or a ticket of some kind, tucked in his jacket pocket. It's been punctured by a claw or a fang.
I'm gonna. Yeah. This looks like Edgemore Draven.
Who's Edgemore Draven?
Yeah, he was, worth remembering, I'd say. He was another noble like myself. He was a kind man. We go way back. We hung out together as children, but we kind of parted ways. This kind of saddens me.
Huh.
What was he doing out here?
Good question. He was probably going to the lodge. There's a lot of other nobles over there. I think this ticket in his pocket, I think that's the first clue. And I'm just going to take that, if you don't mind. And I'm going to put it in my pocket.
Sure. Do you want to examine it first, or?
No, not right now.
Okay. It says the person who killed Petros is... No. Okay. Let's transition downstairs very quickly. And roll perception, you two.
As in me and Baylor?
Yes, as you patch yourselves up. Very nice. Okay. You look around, and there is, I'm not exaggerating, debris everywhere. Piles and piles. Torn up clothing, furniture, siege equipment, logs. Lines the walls, the floor. Some are even, trapped up against the ceiling, held together by more web. Very obviously the lair of the Weaverworm. Keep in mind, you descended close to 20 feet to get to the bottom of this basement. Right, I'm talking like floor to ceiling. It's almost, other than the giant worm-sized tunnel this thing left in its wake, it's almost possible to move around down there. Most of the assorted junk appears to have come from hundreds, maybe even thousands of bodies. Seemingly useless, some of it so ancient as to be time-worn. What isn't already disintegrated crumples at your touch. You poke it with a boot or something like that. It smells rotten, like old compost, blood and shit.
Anything look fresh?
Make another perception roll. That is what I'm talking about. towards, we'll just say, the rear of the cavern. Like this way, on the underside. There's a piece of flag, clothing, a standard or something, fabric, it's hard to tell. Just for a moment, that black and white, eerie, old-time TV static that is dark vision, you see it flicker like there's a breeze.
You only I see it?
I don't know, did he roll? I didn't hear the notification.
I didn't. All I guys saw roll too.
I'll alert Galen.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'll like.
I would say, like, dark vision is... This is new to you. It's taken some getting used to. It's like walked through Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah.
I just point over to it and kind of draw my weapons because I know he's probably not going to see the movement after I alert him, but pull my daggers out.
I see him pull his daggers out, and I just do the same, even though I can't see what he's worried about.
Fair point.
Is sorry, go on.
It's the debris on this side of the wall, more or less like an avalanche, right? Sloping down. And about halfway up it is where you see this flag cloth thing jutting out of. Take a little bit of work to try to get there. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check if you want to attempt to climb up this unsteady thing.
Not without the boys, dude. I'll kind of signal to him, like, for the others.
Message them.
Don't I have to have line of sight
For a message?
to message them? Yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, you have to point at them.
How close are we to the rope that we came down on?
It's in the spot that you dropped down through.
Without taking my eyes off what just moved, I'll kind of back up to the rope and just start, like, tugging on it.
All right.
Maybe we can get a perception roll from the boys up top or something, or do you need a roll from me?
They can roll. Let's see it. I'd say Brahmas sees it. Blood grow.
See that, Wygrowl? Rope.
I also. The rope?
Yeah, speak. Yeah,
Oh.
you see it?
Oh. Gil sees it too.
I see it.
Looks like they might need some help down there. I'll look over the edge.
Can they see us through the hole?
Brahmas has dark vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As is wide grow.
I'm gonna wave them down.
I'm not sure I'll be able to see down there. We might need to use some lighting. Can I cast, what's dancing lights?
Like that.
Oh.
Give them away.
Puts dancing lights down, and you just see a, like, from the opening, like.
He just gets webbed away again, like, nah!
Well, what do you guys think? You want to head back? You want to go down there? It sounds like they might need some help, but I can't go down there. I
Out
can't.
of
see
out
the
of
dark,
character,
so-
out of character, Dev. We have potions, and I can fairy fire a target if when one shows up and eliminate it for you.
All right.
Are you hurting that bad?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little sad after seeing somebody I knew passing away. I might just stay up here
Yeah. Okay.
with the lady.
Huh.
Keep her safe.
Huh. Can we get a sense motive from one of my boys, please?
You can.
Please?
Can you read my mind out of character? Because I have that ring.
No. It would be.
Ring!
First off, nobody here can read minds, but it would be immensely difficult.
I can't read minds, but
Yet.
yeah.
The ring of mind shielding. Yeah.
Indeed.
This fucking guy, dude.
Brahma says I would assume like firemen slide down like the rope, like whoosh. She looks at White Growl. She's like, don't leave me up here with. Oh, that's an ad 20 on the climb. Like, fuck.
She
Yeah,
nats handed him.
Yes.
You gentlemen go down there and give your friend a hand.
Damn, your friend. What is?
Yeah. Well, when we get to the bottom, we split the 720 gold.
He just cuts the rope and leaves.
Oh.
Steals the cart.
Oh.
Oh, well,
The gold's up top.
this is true. All right,
Almost White Girl?
everybody downstairs, go ahead and roll perception.
I slid right down.
Yeah.
My fireman slid. You know about that?
You just left our girl up there?
No, she fucking
She
Oh,
came
dropped
she
down-
came
right down behind them.
Oh, boy. That's a natty. It's a natty
Oh.
ice.
Also
Double
natty,
natties.
Oh yeah.
It's a natty ices, dude.
natty
on trap.
heavies.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Jesus. All three of you are able to see it.
Are able to see your own death. You're carrying around.
Kale turns dark skinned with dreads and bone armor and just starts cackling. Anyway, you
No,
three see. Well, okay, Brahmas, you see what looks like a hole or a small cavern. But Wide Girl and Alifair both, you guys realize it's a tunnel. It goes back easily at least 100 feet before you're unable to see any further. Equally clogged, full of debris. And it would be days, maybe, of backbreaking labor before you could even clear this passage just to get inside, and certainly White Girl couldn't even fit. Begs the question, to what end? Actually, Alifair, you and White Girl realize it's not hundreds of feet, rather, it's hundreds of meters before it just, like, the movement of your eyes makes it too hard to see any further between that and all the debris.
Meters.
Yeah.
What is this, dude?
Hardly knew her.
Do you know who's in office? Sorry. Go ahead.
Is it like rubble debris or is it like
Yes.
More of the same stuff.
Okay.
Parts of it, most of it is rubble debris, but there are parts of this. I want you to think like True Detective Season 1 finale tunnels,
Oh,
just stuffed full of shit. Sticks and clothes and detritus.
um,
Make int rolls, both of you.
oh boy.
Before I make my end roll, I'm gonna say it kind of reminds me of the pigsty. You know, boys?
Two.
Everything reminds me of the pigsty.
Two.
Hmm.
Two.
I didn't see it, so.
Well, I'm sure they might point it out momentarily, but we'll wait for that. That is the case. But White Girl, actually, all you guys did. I think Kale hit like this is like a pre-Ustalavic structure. In 2 episodes ago, I think he hit the roll on that.
Yeah.
One of us definitely did.
I don't know if he shared it though.
I
It was like-
remember. Sorry.
For the religion, I think I did a religion roll there. Or something. When we were walking up.
I think it was history. Because it definitely like, predates the founding of the country.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Maybe 4,000 years almost. White Girl, you have like a flash where you think this is probably like the outer edges of what was a massive fort or castle complex. Maybe it leads to another tower or another structure. It seems to head northeast.
What direction was the lodge?
East.
I told the group it doesn't look like we can get through above or below grounds, but I get the feeling that it might connect to a different location. Heading northeast, could be by the lodge.
We want to trek northeast and see if we can find the other structure. Above ground.
What kind of
Obviously, we
structure?
can't even-
What kind of tower?
Promise.
Probably one similar to this.
You're a dwarf.
And
Hang on one second. I want to look at something on a sheet.
You know about tunnels.
yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say mining tunnels.
Well, Valen knows a
Just
lot
saying.
about tunnels from the pigsty era.
Different tunnels.
Is it a praise? Sorry, hang on one sec. I just want to find you have something. Might help.
But can I roll a knowledge dungeoneering?
You may. Anyone who has it trained can.
Oh.
So. Pay attention in dungeon class, dude. You
Yeah.
fucking scrub.
Yeah, I only have +8. Fucking bullshit.
I knew that shit was worthless and gay.
While they're down there, I'm gonna read what I found on the corpse when they're not around.
Okay. It's a bit blood and venom stained. Make a linguistics roll, Dev. Promise, roll a praise while you're poking around, looking at the walls of this place. It's a little difficult to read, Kale. You can see the word Ascanor in cursive, but that's about it.
Okay. Can I use what's the spell that removes dirt and stuff?
Oh, prestidigitation?
Would that work on an object like this, or will it not correct the type?
I don't think it would correct this. It's like when you leave a handwritten note in water for too long.
Okay, got it. Once I pull it out, I realize I can't make out what it is. I'm gonna climb down with them and let the lady know they've been down there for a little while.
Oh.
Will you be okay up here by yourself?
Oh, she's down there with them.
She's down there with them. I thought she was up here.
No.
So I'm gonna go down now. So I gotta do a climb.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's DC 10. It's not much. Oh, good thing the rope of climbing gives you a +10 to climb. Much easier, magically easier. You're able to make it down.
It's a
Like
real struggle.
you're
Gentlemen, do you need help? And
I'll look over at him and go shh, and I'll pull out my jungle compass and hold it.
Oh.
While he's doing that, I whisper to Kelly, say, "Hey, have you ever seen anything like that?" And I point up to the tunnel.
and I'll roll what is it?
Roll,
Engineering?
yeah, roll perception first. Give you a
I
+10.
can't see shit though right now, right?
Yeah, it is actually pitch dark. So it'd be minus
I'll
minus
just
10 or
let them know, like, yeah, guys, I can't see anything. I'm pretty much only good at hurdy-gurdy, and
Let's see
my
what
eyesight
happens with the
is
jungle compass, and then I'll decide what I'm gonna do.
Promise, are you openly doing this, or are you kind of like...
I'm kind of hiding as I do it.
All right.
Well, since you asked me directly,
I'm just asking.
Can I use like detect magic?
You can.
Do I just roll it?
It's not really a roll, it's a thing you just keep up.
Okay. I'll just see if I'll see. It's like a sense, right?
It's like
Or do I have to something?
cone you hold in front of you, and you get impressions or auras of like the strength of the magic used, the school of magic used, and potentially like the alignment of the person who used it. And like, oh, this is evil as fuck, or sacred, etc.
Well, in my blindness, I'll do that. Because I don't feel safe.
The room remains pitch dark, but to your senses, everyone lights up like a goddamn Christmas tree. Like various pieces of equipment, jewelry.
It's all their magic shit.
Yeah, weapons, clothing, yours too. Like it's almost like, oh god, just everywhere. But there's nothing amongst the assorted debris other than what you guys pulled off the bodies upstairs, which we'll get to that when we get there. And there seems to be nothing in the direction that Valen was pointing. So what part are you trying to use, Josh? You want to just, like, see what living things are around?
Yeah, the part where once active for a round, you can check compass to allow you to hit enemies in part of cover or concealment magic. Because I can, like, draw an arrow on my bow and, like, start looking around.
All right.
Scared.
As you do that, I don't remember the goddamn bleed damage exactly. We'll worry about that momentarily. Is it in patch notes? It is in patch notes. It is not. Alright, whatever. Anyway. As you rip the tongue, spool up, you start to see everything flickers in your little, how did you describe the radar sense? Kind of like a hologram that you can see.
Yeah.
At first, it's just, you know, the 6 of you. And as it continues to ping for its duration, like 1, then 2, then 3, then dozens, then hundreds of, almost like there's a sense of panic for a moment where you're like, holy shit, we're surrounded. And then you realize that these are like daddy long leg spiders and little harmless snakes, crickets, things of that nature.
I don't sense anything of danger.
Not really.
Can we get some lights in here?
Bleed.
I'm just gonna cast,
Oh,
I'm gonna cast, the lights ability.
oh boy.
Dancing lights.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh boy.
It will,
Roll initiative. Roll initiative.
Chandra just vanishes. Ah! No. Yeah, nothing appears to happen. But you can see this dismal room. And you can finally see, now that he's pointing in the light, you can see the tunnel.
Can I do a knowledge check on it?
You may. You can do dungeoneering.
I'll share what I saw with the group as well.
That's it.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, and this is obviously a tunnel complex. This is like not something that happens instantaneously, so you're kind of holding the lights out and just staring down this tunnel for 5, maybe 10 minutes. And you're like, yeah. If this was a pre-Ustalavic structure, this was a watchtower, it probably wasn't alone. And this is probably the outer wall of like a greater fortress complex. You'd be willing to bet if you could stand on top of the tower, maybe a mile or so in the distance, you could probably see the other wall or the other tower that this connects to.
Alright. So I'll tell the group. Alright. So guys, this is an old structure from millennia ago, right? I think if somebody who's nimble can get up on the roof, we might be able to see, you know, more of the structure from this vantage point. Can somebody do that? Because I can't climb for shit.
I cast Unbounding Step to float up there.
You might have to do it twice to get out of the basement, walk outside, and then do it again.
Okay. Let's do that.
Okay.
As he leaves too, I follow up the rope.
Oh yeah, because I'm trying to get up to see the other structure. I get you.
Indeed. Actually, Valen, before you
I misunderstood because I thought he could see the other structure from the hole or something.
No, 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 no,
I
no,
need
no,
to
no.
get on the roof.
Got you.
Can anyone get on the roof of this thing?
I
I
go.
can.
A few of you can for sure. I just Valen, before you blast out of there, go ahead and make a perception check for me. Give you a +4 now that the light is on too. As you fly out the hole in your periphery, for a second you think you see Shitbird. Like in the basement. In
Really?
the back of one of those piles.
I land back in the hole and I go and look for him.
Okay. Roll perception again. So it's somewhere on this wall towards the back of the debris. Like you swear you saw his little green
What do you-
football head.
What do you see, Valen?
Ripper!
There's definitely something green back there. Like goblin looking.
Matt,
Guys, I think I found Shitbird.
It'd take a couple of strength checks, probably from a couple of people, to clear some of this shit out of the way.
is there...
And avoid causing it. Actually, everybody who's involved in that, go ahead and make a reflex save instead of a strength check. Just see if we collapse the pile or not. DC 15.
Come help out.
As he's just like digging through this shit. Nice, nice, nice.
I did turn some buffs off though.
Do they need all of us, or, like, do I need to help?
Need is relative.
I'll help. I'll unenthusiastically help, because I'm like, don't want to get dirty. I am, like, unenthused by it entirely.
Okay.
Reflex. You said reflex, right?
Yep. That is another nat 20 for the field agent. She's very daintily like... Ooh, 21, okay, you guys all make it. So it takes, takes maybe 2 or 3 minutes. You guys clear enough of the pile that it doesn't A, collapse on itself or on any of you. And very clearly, at the back of the wall, you see a mural, or a fresco even, of some kind. I mean, this is old. Potentially thousands of years old.
We knowledge check it.
Sure. Let me show you what you're looking at, though.
Oh, yeah.
Does that look like Shitbird?
That actually does look like Shitbird.
Phineas and Ferb too.
So these are the goblins you're chasing after.
Wait,
They're the
is
goblin-
Shitbird like an ancient being?
It's possible. Do you think this is him in this picture?
Does it look like Shitbird to me?
Did he ever
Yeah.
have a knife, a spear, or a bowl at one point?
What do you want me to roll perception to see if it looks like Shitbird?
Oh, it definitely does. Not exactly, but it is eerie.
Do the other ones look like Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah. So one goblin same as the next, but that'd be racist.
Yeah.
Goblins look quick.
You guys are looking at this. You have history. You can roll history. Valen, you can roll it even if you don't. Hmm. Well, this is Kale, definitely something you recognize as pre-human settlement of Ustalev. This is just like,
Josh too, right?
oh yeah, we'll get to that. More of can't quite place your finger on it. Promise, you don't know how you know, but you recognize this is elven artwork. Ancient elven artwork.
Oh, dude, look at that.
Alpha's like, you're like the guy in Mallrats trying to look at the boat in the picture.
You profiled me by knowing I would know Mallrats that well. Chase, I'll be right back. I figured I'd take my nightly meeting.
Yep.
So, Promise, do you tell me this is elven work?
Say, this is Elven. I can tell by the strokes of the paint. Tools that they could use.
Like the way that the paint bonds to stone.
Fine craftsman.
And I'll just say, hey, yeah, it's very ancient, and I'll relay the information I have.
Can I roll to see like what like ritual they're performing here, or like is there some kind of other check I can do?
Yeah, you can try Arcana or religion. One or the other. Oh,
Yeah.
There it is.
interesting.
Bust that shit wide open, dude.
1 second. Bear with me, hold on.
Dude.
This is something you've seen before, or at least something thematically similar. In your initial stay in Lepidstadt, some of the magical research you were exposed to, some of those prohibited texts, talked about something called the Litany of the Crawling Word. It's not an invocation. It's not a summoning. It's not a form of binding. Rather, it's an invitation to be noticed. It's not like the text spells out one for one what you were looking at, but it's not just an act of worship, it's a signal to what I don't think you have the answer to.
I explained this to the party. How big is the painting?
Maybe
Can
a
I
foot,
roll it up?
like 1 foot
my
by a
back?
foot. No, it's not like paper. This is like almost like a carving on the wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a miracle you even spotted it.
Bargaining on the wall.
Although, figure you could probably like take a piece of paper and like etch it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Maybe those goblins weren't who they said they were, guys.
You in leagues with mythical goblins?
No
I'll
such
catch
thing.
you up. I'll catch you up to speed, big dog.
That's an oxymoron. Everyone other than Kale and Chandra, please make a sanity roll.
I'm coming.
I'll roll twice because of the smell.
I just keep wiping and it won't stop.
As long as there's no blood, you're good.
Well, that's the problem. That is, in fact, the problem.
What is fudge?
Sanity roll.
One DF, eh? That's a new
I'm
one.
down for it.
I just clicked
Did
it.
sanity roll?
To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Awesome, that's good.
So when we ran into those goblins back then, they had that Whispering Way token on them.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're finding 3, and this is just too suspicious.
Well,
In
none of you
case-
failed, right? You all passed.
Yeah, we all passed.
Okay. Roll Arcana now that you say that out loud, Balin.
What do you say out loud?
You have the distinct impression that this is not related to the Whispering Way. This is tapestry stuff.
Like, what do you mean?
Like dark tapestry.
Like
Oh.
5611.
Ah!
That entirely depends on what he says out loud. But yes.
I swear to God, if you make me have to roll a sanity check.
This has to do with tapestry magic.
My girl starts twitching. Make a planes roll, John. Please make a will save, Mr. Whitegrow.
Oh, but...
EC 28. Go ahead and roll sand while we're at it.
Be right back, guys.
It was a DC 28.
Mm-hmm.
They're random.
It's not random. Pass?
Nope.
I'll wait till Jared gets back.
Wow, if I could have just held on for...
Let me take a picture real quick while he's away.
I'm so confused as to what's going on.
I don't know either.
That's how I felt for 2 years. This click clacking away over there, dude.
Your boy.
Sorry, with
I'm real sure.
Girl, please roll 1d6.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's not bad. You subtract 2 sanity points from your character sheet. That's about all. Unless...
World with the earth at the dawning, when the sky was a vaporous flame. I have seen the dark universe yawning, where the black planets roll with aim. Where they roll in their horror unheeded, without knowledge or lust or name. So what happens at the breaking point?
you acquire a new disorder.
Oh, great.
We're not there yet, right?
Hurry away.
King gets disorder. Disorder.
I can play that on the hurdy-gurdy. Next time.
No one's gonna talk about what White Girl just said? Are you alright, dude?
Can we do knowledge checks on what he just said?
yeah.
Do you want to do knowledge checks on what he just said? That is a serious question.
No. But we all heard it, so hopefully that doesn't fuck us all, right?
Oh?
I shake him and I say, "Get a hold of yourself."
You guys can make Arcana checks first before anything else happens.
What do you mean, Valen? I'm fine. What do you mean get a hold of myself?
My girl, I would wager you have no memory of what just happened.
Your eyes just roll in the back of your head and you start screaming scripture.
When? That night on the boat?
Just now.
That sounds like me. I don't think I did.
Dude, you're fucked in the head.
Dude, I think your sword's talking to you again.
He always talks to me. He wasn't talking this time.
Alright, you rolled a 29, right, Valen?
Yeah.
Just can't stop thinking about what he just said. I need you to make a will save. Okay. Everybody who overheard White Girl roll Arcana as well, other than Balin, who already did. Good for you, Promise.
The best bad roll I could have.
Ignorance is bliss, my friend. Likewise, Kale. Unaware. Also unaware. That's good. That's not good. Chat rolled a 20. Not a nat 20, just a 20. Okay.
Take me back to the village. No, I'm just kidding.
800 million tabs open, sorry. Okay. Alright, I gotta do Chandra's will save to... not good. Ooh, that is a 14. Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Can I cast, like, Dispel Magic on this thing?
You may try.
Hearken not the stars who lie.
Speak thrice and silence will reply. The pair of their eyes just roll back in their heads, like speaking in unison for a second.
Guys?
That was weird.
I mean, you just did the same thing, like, a minute ago. I feel like this
Y'all know what's coming next.
this tapestry's cursed, guys.
Oh, no, that's not what the tapestry is. Sorry. I should, go ahead and roll knowledge religion, Kale. Separately of all of this. When he said dark tapestry, I forgot you haven't been through all of the shenanigans thus far.
Do knowledge?
Yeah.
Religion?
Yes. The dark tapestry is collectively a folk name for things that go bump in the night. The void between stars. Lovecraft shit, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
I got it. Sure.
Not something you want to be anywhere near if you're remotely sane, and highly dangerous. Infectious, one might say. Speaking of which, everybody please roll sanity.
Right.
Everyone again?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What is it, D100?
Yes. Thank God. Oh, it's an 18 for her too. Nice. Okay. That's just 1 point for everybody.
How do I calc that?
The pair of them kind of just snap out of it. So on your sheet on additional, all the way in the bottom right, in notes. Oh, it's not on your sheet. Tee. I think your default should be 70, right? Yeah. Okay. So it is
Go down or does it go up?
gonna go down by 1 point. So put it,
Down there.
yeah, just put it down at the bottom in notes or in additional gear or something. And then put breaking point be 70 minus 11. 59.
Well, currently I'm 69, right? I just lost 1 point.
Yeah, but this is going off originals. Breaking point is
Oh, you're asking for
sanity
the-
minus will, yeah, or sanity minus wisdom, not minus will. So breaking point is 59. Okay. Yeah, the two of them seem to like snap out of it immediately, and they're both very worried. And the chain reaction I was hoping for did not happen. So
Yeah, take that, DM.
yeah, fuck me, I guess. Next time.
Say, something's not right down here. I think we should get out of here immediately. You guys feel that? Like something changed. Where we uncovered that painting.
Yeah, weird
The
shit's
painting?
happening.
I go and look at it again.
He just puts the mask on. He's like, "Ah."
Yeah, stare at the tapestry.
I go climb up the rope.
You gotta do a climb check.
What
I'm gonna do the same.
what would happen
out.
hypothetically if I took the tapestry and rolled it up?
It's not a literal tapestry. It's a
No, it's like it's carved onto the
Yeah,
or
it's
not
a-
tapestry, but
it's a
carved
fresco carved on the wall.
Gotcha.
Valen does
Gotcha.
have like a tracing.
drawing of it.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
It's not enough for me.
which does not cause similar effects, by the way.
Mhm.
On second thought, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna turn around and do that.
Everybody, go ahead and roll perception.
Ugh.
I would imagine you're all like slowly shucking your way up the ladder, and he's just like, "Fuck this." Hmm. As he casts, it's almost like a bubble that blurs everything around it. Just a clear sphere, but everything around the radius is just like distorted and blurred for a moment. And it has to pass through the dancing lights that are floating in front of this thing in order to hit the actual carving. And for a moment, as it does, like their faces turn into this half-moving leer, almost like they're laughing. And the shadows, the tentacle things, appear to lengthen for a moment, and then the lights go out and it's pitch dark in there as you're climbing up the top.
Yeah, fuck this place. I'm out. And there's some kind of horror down there. I think we need to get out of here. I'm just gonna relay that message.
1,000-year-old painting, check.
I'd say I'm at the top of the rope. Do you need me to like roll climb or anything?
No, I mean, you guys are all but guaranteed if you take your time. If you're not like, oh fuck, we gotta make it in 6 seconds, you know, you can take your time and get up the rope. Will help you. It's magic. It sort of like feels your resistance, and it tightens to counter swing and that sort of thing.
Say once we get up to the top, I start gathering some of like the broken wood pieces that are around. Not the top, but like the middle section.
Yeah.
Ground level.
Let's get the fuck out of here, boys.
Does anyone want to go up top? Just for shits.
Wanna-
Yeah. Can somebody go get on the roof of this thing and see if you can see another castle?
What?
Or a wall or something that looks similar to what we're standing on?
I actually don't even need to get up there. Can I just float, like, in the air high?
Yeah, but only for 6 seconds.
I guess I'll land up there then.
And then you would just like land again. So you roll perception while you're flying. It's difficult to make out exact detail, but there is definitely a large oblong structure several miles to the northeast through very thick forest. Like you can see it poking out of the top of the Shutterwood.
I'm gonna try and, like, jump in the air again to get a better look at it. I'm
Okay.
bounding step.
Jesus, there's burning pool points today, boy. I will give you a +6 height bonus. really pushing it. You can see not just one of these structures, but 5. In
How far away?
each one is equidistant, almost several miles. Oh, that's the
Like the shape
background.
of 'em.
That's the background track. Yeah, there's almost a pentagon or star shape.
So I come back down, and I say, "There's 5 more of these structures, or there's 4 more of these structures."
4 more. Yep.
Yeah, because we're in one.
Yes, you're
There's
in the
4
leftmost
more
one.
of these structures, and they're in a pentagon shape, and they're like equal distance to each other in different directions. And I mean, I think we're in like the ruins of like an old city or something, and these were like watchtowers.
Make a history check with advantage because you're an elf. Anyone else who has history trained can go ahead and roll it too if they want. Kale, Brahmis, Phelan, you guys recognize the description as an elven star fort. Although, Valen, that carries particular significance to you.
What does that mean to me?
I will DM it momentarily. Need me a lot of editing on this one, that's for sure.
Should we continue to the lodge, or do you guys want to check out these other fort structures?
I think if we go to the lodge, we can ask some questions about them and see if anyone knows anything, which I think would be kind of helpful instead of just going in blind, maybe.
Good idea. Yeah, let's go to the lodge.
That
I'm sure.
sounds good. That sounds like a plan.
All right, let's go back to the cart.
The
You
DM's
guys
own
think that we
music is
should-
freaking him out.
You guys think we should throw some alchemical fires down there?
Let's can we bury the dead?
There's a lot of them.
Just the human sort. That's all I ask.
I say we leave them here and we tell the lodge about them and come back with more able bodies. I mean, we're gonna be here forever if we try and bury all these people.
That makes more sense.
I also don't give
I
a
say
fuck about
solemnly.
it. I say.
Well, you're talking about the ones that are in the cocoons, right? The 6, Kale?
Yeah.
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 Not the
Humans.
Yeah. Mound of random skeletons and other shit
No.
downstairs.
No, I'm not talking about any of the monsters. I'm literally just talking about the human sort here, because I know, I wouldn't want to be left behind in a cursed tower.
Sometimes that's the way she goes, Kale.
Yeah, the dead, they come back, in ways that not all are great. So
I look at Kale and
You're
I
worried
say,
about that? I like the burning idea, promise,
I say, do you think if we would have succumbed to that slug, do you think anyone came back and buried us? As I'm like getting the carriage ready.
you make a point. Although
I tap him on the shoulder and hop in the cart.
and I just drop my head, jump in the cart. Unwilling, but
It limps down the road. What's the order you guys are getting in the car? Who's the last one in?
I was the first one in, but I am gonna be like up top, like in that little like steering.
Yeah, in the
area
driver's
or whatever.
nook.
Yeah.
Probably Kale's the last one that got in, right? Because he's trying to get us to stay there, and
yeah, I would say probably me, because I'm like kind of lagging behind, just not really having some second thoughts, but I'm getting in last.
Okay. Roll a perception check. Kale. You just kind of pan around the trees and see nothing. Nothing but lifeless forest.
I'll take a look around while I'm on top of the cart. We're going on a little ride. I'm gonna take out some of that stolen tobacco as well and load myself up a nice little pipe.
Nice.
Take a puff on the road.
Did we loot the corpses?
You
Off
did.
character.
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go over that momentarily. We're gonna do that. I'm sure you guys are doing that in the cart.
I'm just gonna start playing a tune while a sullen dirge
Why
as we
is
drift along.
what is going on?
It's hard to wake up in the shades of Bibbleshire.
Do we know how far we are away from Ascanor?
Or by your reckoning, a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles. It's a straight
Sorry, my
shot.
mouse was freaking out right there.
I'm gonna look at Valen and ask him to cast Prestidigitation on me.
What the hell?
I cast Prestidigitation on him.
Clean him up. It's like detailing a car.
Say, jaundice yellow eyes, thanks you. and I'm gonna cast Disguise.
Okay. I will give you a +2 for the prestidigitation and a +10 for the blue velour suit. Although you'll have to keep your armor off. I mean, your ice armor will dissipate.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Back in the blue velour suit.
So that is a 22. Keep that in mind.
I had my hair combed back in a ponytail. Somehow my beard got trimmed.
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation on myself as well, since I see him gussy up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I look like shit right now, and I'm going to a noble lodge where people know me or know of me.
Alifair, it's hard to shake the feeling that there are eyes on you, although you don't see or hear anything. Just feels.
Like in the sense of eerie forest, I've got the heebie-jeebies, or in the sense of like I'm a rogue and I can tell when I'm being followed.
Yes. Anyway.
I'm just gonna reach down into the cabin, and I'm gonna act like I'm tapping my pipe out on the side of the carriage, but I'm gonna distinctly do it 3 times, like, and just continue to look out into the woods.
3 times, eh? O-R-C. No. All right, yeah, anybody react to that?
I look out the cabin to go to at least see what that sound was.
Can I see White Growl sticking his head out?
Yeah.
I just look at him and wave, and then kind of like look out into the woods. Yeah.
Can I roll perception, see if I see anything?
You may.
Hey guys, keep your guard up as we're going through these woods where we just found the arachnid demon ladies watchtower.
As you pan around Wide Growl, again, there's just this awful din from this creaking cart, only made more obvious by the hurdy-gurdy noise coming from inside. And far away in the distance, maybe 50, 60 yards behind you, you hear like this, the branch snapping, and something.
I kind of motion. Kale's inside the wagon.
Yeah.
Alifair's the only one outside.
Correct.
I tell,
It's
or I
hard
kind of
to
motion
wake
to just kind of lower the volume.
Yeah, I just stop. And I give him the finger.
So here's your holiday.
Nah.
Yeah.
I say, you don't like my music?
I just kind of point to my ear. I'm like,
I think you hear something.
You're deaf.
No, I think you hear something.
no,
Cal.
that would be mute, and I'm not.
I know, I'm just kidding with you. I'm just
But-
angry. You're making me stop.
Right in the middle of the solo.
I notice what like he's doing, and I roll perception.
All right. Again, you pan around. Or are you like head out, like kind of like? There seems to be nothing there. Well, just as you go to pull yourself back in, far, far off in the distance, you hear.
Could it be?
Like an owl.
Like a normal sized owl?
I hear an owl.
You guys like owls?
We fucking love owls. Thank
Sure.
you, sir.
Okay. Cool.
That was promise.
I really
Wrong.
love
Wrong.
owls.
I'm just sitting there petting. I'm petting I'm petting Drachma in the backpack, and Wide Growl's
What
like,
the fuck?
Wide Growl's reacting as if like I'm petting him.
Like a shiver goes down my spine, and I.
Yeah, buddy.
Do a little
He looks
shimmy.
like he's really enjoying that.
I'll say we love owls.
Okay.
I go stand on top of the cart to see if I can see the owl.
I mean, it sounded pretty far away.
I mean, it's not abnormal to hear an owl in the woods. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is. Like, depending on where we are. Can I get like a
I don't
nature
think so.
on
It's
that
the
or something?
Shutterwood, dude.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
pretty
okay.
abundant around here.
No, it's like if I hear an owl in fucking South Florida, I'm like, what the hell? See an iguana in Maryland.
Actually, one of them landed in my backyard the other night. My dogs went nuts.
Out of character.
In character. Here, I want to show you guys.
Look at those dogs resting up on that desk.
Yeah, baby. You like
Jesus Christ.
Whoa.
Or,
Yeah, let's go on Patreon only.
Patreon. Let's go.
That's not
Um,
Patreon.
Do the Patreon cuts.
we're still scared of being followed by werewolves here now.
We don't know it's a werewolf, do we? So.
Well,
Go ahead and roll local.
I don't know.
Go ahead and roll local. Kale. As you say that.
The thing about that is,
Yeah.
Like, I'm really ignorant to this whole thing, obviously. Would you say local?
Yeah.
I just lean over to Alex and I say, "You think you got like time to give me that tattoo right now?"
Why would they be scared of werewolves? It's just
You know,
the Shutterwood.
Yeah, every time I come here, you know, like, it's, you know, guarded. The lodge is a nice place. The sweeping verandas and homey cottage feel.
Yeah, I don't know. Every time I stay at the Ritz in Chicago, I don't get what all these people are bitching about in the South Side.
It's not a thing.
I don't know, man. I've stayed in Fort Pierce. I thought it was really nice. So it's little
Yeah.
gyms.
What?
I did go down this one street called Juanita.
Yeah.
And it was a little
The
weird.
hotel on
but
Avenue D, that's probably really nice.
the ocean breeze
Church's
is-
chicken. It's great. They have these things called rum runners.
Mm.
I bet it's really lively after dark.
Tonight, I'm one of the locals told me to go to the Bourgeois. I'm gonna check it out.
It sounds like a very classy place.
It's no pigsty.
Is that what the pigsty is modeled after, the Bourgeois, or Body Talk?
It's sort of a body talk.
except better.
Body talk jetty hybrid.
Okay.
I was thinking like the jetty, but like they have that hotel right there at the inlet.
God.
Yeah, it's a all you can eat buffet in the worst kind of way. Yeah.
An all-you-can-eat jetty buffet.
Jetty rats.
It's like when I went to Rosie's one day when I was at work, and they had
So what you guys
hot
are
pot and
saying is
chili.
that my character was basically the Lou of Lepidstadt.
Yeah, basically.
Badass picture, Jared.
Make a knowledge local roll. Did you in fact do one-arm push-ups over a fire?
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me check.
Let's see.
So Kane has no reason to think that there's werewolves here.
Jason Kane sees werewolves everywhere when he's on the lightning.
I miss him, dude.
Kale, Kale is
Kale,
like, what the
sorry.
fuck are you guys talking about? Going to Ascanor, dude. It's like going to the Hamptons for him.
Yes.
It's like what?
Alcohol and, just chilling. Some hunting.
Yeah. I think there's got something going on between the werewolves and the locals lately, bud. We got attacked by werewolves whenever we were on our way here at Rudder's Hollow, and there's a lot of werewolves in the Shelterwood.
I see.
I feel like this guy doesn't have a fucking clue, man. There's no werewolves in the Shutterwood. What the fuck?
Been here multiple times. Never seen a werewolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're also like a very like pussy ass noble. No
Oh,
disrespect.
Ooh, roll initiative.
damn.
Oh, he doesn't want that.
Yeah. Well,
Oh boy.
Am I rolling initiative?
no, I was kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No.
No, we've already been through
I go
that.
back.
Me
I
and
go back
Alfred.
and playing my instrument again, like in an annoyance because he says that. But I'm gonna do a bardic performance, and I'm gonna do fascinate. I don't know if it's
All right.
matter.
Yeah, go for it.
So it's a perform.
Yep. Okay, everybody inside, go ahead and roll will.
Oh.
What's your charisma mod, Dev?
+5. Modifiers 5.
Yeah, mod is 5. Okay. The 10 plus 4 plus 5, 19. Valen, you are fascinated. Everyone else is, I guess, mildly amused.
At first, I just like want to like ignore it because I was like kind of annoyed by him being like, "Oh, there's no wolves in the Shutterwood," and then I just can't help it. My feet just start tapping, and I'm just locked in on you.
Literally completely ignoring anything else.
Raising the roof. Yeah.
And I just keep saying that we should start a band.
Play the tambourine.
Playing out that Missy Elliott Green Tambourine song on a hurdy-gurdy. All right.
This is all inside the cart.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So as you guys are still moving along, you remember this thing is limping pretty slow. It's moving faster than you could walk, but it's still pretty slow. Let's go over the loot. Other than the gold, you guys found 1 potion and 2 obviously magical rings. Sorry, 1 potion, 1 ring, and the gold. DM can't read tonight.
Who has the ring?
I don't know who physically looted the bodies. Promise or White Girl? Yeah, it was one of them.
Yeah.
One of them has it.
You want to show it to me so I can spellcraft it?
Yeah, I'll toss him the ring.
Are you still playing Kale? Like to deliberately fascinate him or no?
I'll stop.
Well, don't stop just because I asked. You wanna keep fucking with him, keep fucking with him.
Yeah, I'll keep going then.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh,
I see the ring and I'm like, hey, I want that.
it only. Oh, the -4 is only for reactionary skill checks. So, yeah, you're all right to spellcraft. $18. What'd you do first? Which one?
I did the ring.
That is a ring of featherfall.
Ooh. That could be helpful.
Doitly.
The potion. I don't think
Can you
15
cast
is
it
gonna
on
do.
everyone in your party? Or is it just one target?
Doesn't say what level it is. Roll 1d3. Uno. Was probably put together by a novice initiate or something. So only one.
Is that the level of Featherfall? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's the way magic items are kind of created is the lowest they can be is the level of the spell itself. But depending on, like, you could have a 20th level cleric make you a ring of featherfall and it would be caster level 20 and you could affect 20 people with it.
That would have been nice when our cart was cascading.
Would have been great.
Who would use that?
Can you cast it on items?
I already have a ring, so
No, it's kind of just
who in the party would probably need that? Like who doesn't have any way to save themselves from a fall? Like I don't need it because I can unbounding stuff. Alifair, do you wear rings?
Yeah, I don't need
Like-
that though. I have like so many ways to not do that.
I'll take it.
Alright,
Yeah.
let's do it to Brahmi.
oh, it doesn't stack. Oh no, there is two. It's a 2-ring limit without Hand of Glory. Never mind. You're good. You're at capacity right now with the Ring of Protect from Evil and now Featherfall.
Wait, you can wear 2 rings at once?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. A little bit of an error. We found that out the other day. Hand of Glory allows a 3rd.
So I can keep. Oh, I already gave my other ring away though, right?
What'd you give?
Because I had
And
the ring of I had the ring of 4 shield, and then I had the other ring that gave me +1 to my AC.
I think you give the ring of force shield to White Girl.
I have the ring of 4 shield.
No, you gave the Protection from Evil one to Promise. I'm pretty sure.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
But I had another ring that was +1. I think I sold it back to Caleb.
Oh, you
He
might
told me
have.
I could only wear 1 ring.
Whoops. All right, we'll do a little retcon. Gold throwback. Like I said, next week a lot's gonna change. I gotta at minimum, most of you guys are getting
let's
at
not
least.
mess with it. Let's not mess with it because I'm sure I can buy another one later if we'll find another one.
Okay, I'm just saying, you guys are gonna be getting at least a G refunded back if you have a Cloak of Resistance.
How many rings can I wear on all the little hands that are in my cloak?
Why are we getting a G refunded back for the Cloak of Resistance?
It doesn't stack with the resistance bonus from automatic bonus progression. So like the alternate rule system we use for leveling up. because the bonus types don't stack. I have finally seen the compiled list of what does and doesn't. Fucking obnoxious. I have a long weekend ahead of me. But it'll be better. Smoother curve for everybody. Less chance of getting one shot this way from for and against you guys. But yes, the 15 will not work for the potion.
All right, let me roll for the potion then.
$18. We'll go. There's a potion of heroism. There's +2 morale bonus to attack rolls, saves, and skill checks. Notably does not stack with Good Hope or with Kale's performance. But it's nice.
I
Nice to
explain
have.
to the party what they have, what it is, and I hand it to Wygrow.
For 10 minutes per level, by the way. So lasts for 30 minutes.
Oh, holy
What does it do again? I was eating something really crunchy and I couldn't hear.
+2 bonus to attack rolls, saves, and skill checks.
Called a potion of heroism. I just gave it to you.
Very nice.
And then I ask Chandra for my potions back.
I think you guys took the invisibility potion back.
We tried to, but then we realized that we couldn't go in. So I assumed it was like left with her.
Yeah, she just hands it over.
Or we couldn't
Because of counter song. You couldn't.
Yeah.
You just look, she's missing from the car. Just giggling in the corner. Like field agent.
Is she really doing that?
No. That would be a tremendous waste of gold. Alright.
Oh, you're saying like she took a
like she was like yeah. It's just like posted.
I thought you were saying she was having like a mental breakdown in the corner of the car.
No. She somehow made 2 sanity rolls that she absolutely should not have made and did not have a mental breakdown beneath the tower key and or turned into a tapestry monster. So anyway. Nightmare. Alright. You guys managed to creep down the road to a large sign Kelly recognized immediately. The Barisian Ascanor Lodge. Show me what you guys are looking at.
Home sweet home. Home away from home. Asses clap at Asinor.
Was this Age of Empires?
Or something. Just give you a little 3D view of this expansive mansion perched on this hill behind fortified walls.
There's no way it's that bright.
Of course not.
Beautiful. There we go.
There we go. I said your real form. Alright. Guys creak to a halt outside the gates. Just you hear a voice that says, "Halt! Who goes there?"
It's I, Kale Grimoire. I'm here to have a stay at the lodge.
Show yourself.
Stop playing and I step forward.
Oh! Mr. Grimoire, why didn't you say so? You may come through. Who is with you?
Just some fellow travelers.
Identify yourselves.
They're with me. They're fine.
I'll,
They're my
I'll,
keep.
I'll step forward.
The policy has changed, Mr. Grimoire. You are welcome. The rest of you?
I'm gonna do an intimidation.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'm gonna shove open the door to the carriage and step out. And then I say, presenting Sir Jaundice Yellow Eyes.
I walk off from the cart.
And before he steps down, I rip my shirt off and lay it down in front of him for him to step on.
John the Show Eyes here.
I just like embarrassed by them in my stead that I just said that they're my keep, and I just kind of like get back in the car and say fuck it.
Have I ever heard of this place or know about how much it usually costs to stay here?
Go ahead and roll local for that. Actually, no. Roll nobility.
No.
I just go out to her. I say we're with Chandra. What's her last name? I'm sorry.
Faravan.
We have Chandra Faravan. We're her personal guard.
Lady, is that true? Kind of mousy, like sticks her head out the window. She's like, yes, sir.
I was gonna try it.
Alifair, you know, it's like thousands of gold to stay here. Like
a night?
Yeah. Normally.
Yikes.
This is totally not the Bohemian Grove. Wink, wink. Good thing you're covered as retinue, and Kale's family's loaded. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just also step out after Valen says that and be like, and now that you know that, no one else needs to. And I'll roll diplomacy. Implying like, hey,
Ooh.
Implying that because we're with her. Okay, man. Trying to keep a low profile here.
Make a perception roll. Everybody can if they want. Alpha, you see at the top of the like sharpened wood wall, Kale sees him too. Obviously, there's a small, heavily mustached, like comically mustached halfling. Kale, you recognize him as the porter for the lodge. His name is Bellic. As soon as you say that, like, we're trying to keep a low profile, he just like squints and he's like mutters under his breath loud enough that you can hear, like, low profile. She barely rates as even the 10th most noble family here. Very well. Open the gate. I said open the gate. This giant wooden wrought iron metal hybrid gates swing open.
I'll lightly bow and look at him and smirk and spit on the ground outside before I walk in.
He reaches into his coat, takes out a small roll of parchment and notes something down and then puts it back.
Good. Pussy.
That's adding to your bill. It's like taking something from the mini bar. Like,
Tight.
all right. Let me get a good look at you. My lady, please. Welcome to Askenor Lodge. Your retinue may drop this luxury vehicle off at the stables, and he points to the left. I presume that's where they'll be staying.
Or will be staying in the stables.
I think he's talking about the carriage, right?
No, Mr. Yellow Eyes. I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting. I am Bellic of Courtauld. You are from what county?
This is got my girlfriend's parents, dude.
I have not heard of your distinguished lineage, though I rather like the cut of your jib, if you know what I'm saying.
Yes, my suit. Custom made. Thank you
Indeed.
for noticing. I'm from just south of Chastel. A place named Artis.
Ah,
Right at the fork of the river.
how lucky for us. 2 visitors from Ardis. Same time. I'm sure you're familiar with Lord Arnasir. Mr. Grimoire.
yeah.
He just immediately turns away from you. It is a pleasure to have you here once again. Of course.
Nice to see you, Sir Bellic.
Aha. You mean well, but I am no noble lord. Just a porter. Odd
Where will we
company you
stay?
keep. Your suite is reserved, of course, as is the ladies. The help will stay outside as they normally do.
Excuse me?
I'm about to fucking stomp this
Oh,
nerd out, dude.
not you, Sir Yellow Eyes. Your private room is indeed, or will indeed be secured momentarily. Assuming, of course, Mr. Grimoire will vouch for you. Your credit is good with us.
I vouch for this man. Knowing full well that's a terrible idea, but after, like, I'm just like, shit, I gotta give this guy a room on my tab, but I'm like, fuck it, yeah.
Well,
Can you get our things and we'll enter?
Alright, dude, what? I kind of like put my hand on Brahmas's chest, like, bro, you're really just gonna fucking. He's like, what?
it's like,
Get off me, peasant.
So they're not being allowed in?
well, they're allowed in. They're just
They're just in the
can't
stables.
can't
sleep
stay
outside in the
inside.
fucking stables, dude, in
In
a
the
pile of
fucking
fucking hay.
I don't know what to do about it.
Do you know who this man is? Sir Jaundice Yellow Eyes?
I say,
And I'm going
I-
to intimidate him.
I pull Chandra to the side. I say, you better let me sleep in your room. Don't fucking try me with this.
All right. Let's see. It's 10 plus 10 plus 2. It's 22. He just narrows his eyes. And he only comes up to your quad, maybe. He's like,
Now look here, mister. You don't dictate business on my lodge.
I kind of step in between him as to break them up, and like, look, I noticed the sharpening of your walls, the men you haven't watched, and I'll kind of pull my dagger out from when we were fleeing in the cart and battled the werewolves, and I'll just and smell it, and then go and hold it under his nose.
Days before the Palatinate, I would have had you all whipped for your insolence. Lucky for you, it is not those days. Proceed inside, Mr. Grimoire.
Is Count Lucian here?
He and his party already arrived, yes.
Count Lucian and his party they know these gentlemen. We were on a riverboat together, and I think Count Lucian would want these gentlemen lodged accordingly, based on their previous endeavors together.
Yeah.
That is something you will need to take up with the warden.
and he walks off grumbling, like just
insolence. Dare they?
Jump at him and he's walking away, dude.
just look around. You're like,
I mean, close. I just look at Valen. I give Valen the look like, does that guy know we could have just fucking ended his life in a blink?
I can tell, like, I know what he's thinking, and I just kind of wink at him.
Fucking loser, dude. Alright, sorry. That rubbed me the wrong way.
It's all good.
I don't like that guy.
Yeah, one moment. Continue.
No, he comes at us again, dude.
Swear you guys riff on me 10, 11 more times.
I swear to God, you guys rip on me 13, 14 more times? I'm out of here. Profiled again.
The poor man gets paid to carry luggage.
Yeah, and he's above me?
He's merely a peasant.
What word rhymes with schmunder schmover?
Motherfucker?
Not quite.
Undercover?
I behave myself.
I agree. Surprised. That might be fate point worthy. That might be a first for the whole campaign.
I don't need anything luxurious for telling me to go sleep out in the fucking stable. I was just trying to be like, hey man, we can protect you from these fucking werewolves that are barreling down on you, weirdo.
Yeah.
There are no werewolves in the Shutterwood.
He's just not respecting
Urkel.
promise, and I don't like it.
I'm getting blackout drunk at this place and causing a scene for the first time in the campaign. I've been so well behaved, and this is it. This is where I lose it.
You gonna piss yourself in front of your ex-wife? Fucking.
Mm-hmm. She's here.
Of course.
So it's based on like my knowledge of this place. Like, where's the stable? Is this right over here? I'm assuming.
Yeah. Essentially.
Okay.
She's here.
To the left. So.
I mean, the stable's like an animal. I'll show you a fucking animal.
Yeah.
White grouse hung, right?
That's weird to assume.
Oh.
Can I roll perception?
Profiling.
Why would Widegrowl be hung? Because he's an orc?
No, you can roll sense motive.
Okay. Now, obviously, up the steps is the main entrance.
Where's our...
Yeah.
Okay.
Up towards the fountain.
Are we coming in through here, I'm assuming?
Yeah. And you're gonna go up around the stables and then towards the fountain to get to the actual
Got it.
main path. Hmm. Okay. As you guys step inside, with that for now. It's pretty fancy. It reminds you of Karamark's place a little bit if it was clean and maintained, not full of things that explode or are made of dead corpses.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, it's an aesthetic, you know? It's a good vibe.
Yeah, the Wizard's Library aesthetic.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting
We got 2
spells.
spells.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys step through. There's a pair of like ornate double doors, and you find yourself in this pretty nice ballroom. More like a reception area, grand hall, something along those lines. Nice, rich golden pine floor planks, wall trellises, perfectly smooth. Almost like the entire length of the hallway itself, too. They're pretty massive, all things considered. Like each is one solid, continuous piece. Heavy plush carpets, rugs, portraits, paintings all over the wall. And up above the fireplace, immediately you guys step in. It's impossible to ignore. Impossible to not see. It's one painting in particular. Give me one moment. It's right there. So it's like a triptych. Resize it a little if I can. You guys can see. We'll describe in more detail what each of the panels actually looks like. So obviously it's called the Three Unburdenings. In the leftmost triptych, a kneeling figure clad in robes with a mottled, dirty gray and green sort of color bows in front of a stone archway. The archway has a carving of an inverted Pharasman spiral. It's backwards from the normal direction. While a priest, his face is obscured by a thin but visible silver veil, presses a blade to the kneeling figure's chest, slightly out of frame. Not to cut, but to still him, to end his life. Behind the two of them, 3 shadows stand, indistinct but watching. The kneeling figure's hands rest on a mirror, but the reflection inside is not his own. It's older, faded, and half dissolved. Center panel reads the hollowing veil. Shows the archway as empty. This is the same arch as the first picture. It's just sort of zoomed in. If that makes sense. The kneeling figure is gone. In his place, the silver-veiled priest stands alone, in front of a pool of shimmering, lapping black water. The surface ripples, but there's no reflection. Around the priest, 3 faint blue flames flicker. Their light casts no shadow in the water below. At their feet, a discarded face or mask of flesh lies floating on the water's surface, its expression frozen in a silent despair, melancholy. The thirdmost panel, called the Unburdening Will, the third, silence that remains, fucking idiot, can't read today. We see a lone figure, draped in robes blacker than the void, as they walk through a silent ruin. Their face is featureless, replaced by a mirror of pure silver, polished but empty. In their hands, it holds 3 silver threads which extend out of the frame. Behind them, the discarded veil of the priest and the mask lie in the dust, forgotten. The sky is ash gray, streaked with remnants of a burning moon. As you stare at this fucking bizarre painting, a voice nearby says, "It is said that those who understand the triptych do not speak of it. Those who speak of it do not understand. Tell me, what is it that you see?"
Who is it?
We will get there in a moment.
Is it Victor? Victor.
Glorious evolution. Look, look, look.
My girl's like, I know what it means. It means it's completely
Oh.
missing.
What is that? I never lie.
Well, being like a follower for Pharasma, like I'd see the inverted Pharasma sign and I'll just be like, yeah, I won't say anything anyway, because so it's already pissing me off just seeing it, basically.
Upside down cross.
Everybody go ahead and roll religion.
Hell yeah. Here we go, Alifair. Come on. This is it.
All right.
Hey, I'm not sure what I see. I see a man who doesn't know how to handle a blade, a woman that should be in the kitchen.
Jesus, my promise.
And
A dude that can't yo-yo well.
yeah.
A convict that escaped the chain gang. I see Jaundice Yellow Eyes. Jaundice Yellow Eyes is Cool Hand Luke or something, I guess, you know. Let's see.
Josh, is that the secret to losing weight? Just having a bag of sunflower seeds on you at all times?
I'm not really losing weight right now, but
No.
it does help me.
Not eating an entire bag of Flaming Hot Cheetos while playing D&D.
Exactly. Stop
I've
doing that.
I've had 4 egg Reese's. A mini Kit Kat and something called milk eggs. That was just
milk
M&Ms.
eggs. Is that like
just
is
bigger.
that like milk? Is that like milk steak? That was me last week, but with Cadbury eggs, and I felt like I was gonna throw up. We got done.
I'm about to have my 5th Reese's.
Let me see it at least, dude.
It's a white chocolate one.
Oh, that's even worse, dude. You know what sugar's in white chocolate?
It's all it is.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
sugar.
no, I know.
There's no cocoa in it whatsoever.
I'm
it's
proud
just
of
sugar.
it, guys.
That's hot.
I don't care.
This is what white girl's saying when the guy asked him about the picture. She's like, yeah, I don't know. All these greasy eggs.
It's just
You
dip,
can- you
he's
can have-
dipping raw eggs in milk. He's like, I don't know, I can't.
You want one? I like that. I don't say shit. Oh, what also do our rolls help us with anything?
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Figuring it out.
I was stalling and then. I can't wait to play the new TFT set, dude. 10 o'clock on the dot and zooming out of here.
Is it today? It comes out.
Came out last night and I had to hang out with my girlfriend. Like, doesn't she know the new set's out, you know? It was actually cool. We got to play Mario Golf. My new favorite addiction.
Mario Golf.
Yeah, dude. It's my
Good.
shit.
Your first instinct, and really all you can pick up, and this applies to both Alifair and Valen, is the inverted Pharasman spiral immediately brings to mind the penitents, right? The kind of radical sect you guys bumped into.
Which one exactly was that?
When we found him in that church.
Yeah. The first place you looked to try
True
to...
Detective Season 1.
No. If the cult in True Detective Season 1 was the Warhammer 40,000 Inquisition, maybe. Like, these guys are hardline militant fundamentalists, Crusader, Spanish Inquisition types.
Respect.
But not Meph they are not, although he's a different sect of the Pharasman Inquisition. Whatever this is, it's certainly not orthodox, and it looks very old. Very, very old. At least a couple hundred years.
Does my nat 20 give me anything extra on that?
It does not.
Don't you hate it when that happens, dude?
This is a...
Nat 20 just thrown in the garbage.
This is a... Oh, it's not in the garbage. It did something, but... This is a recurring set piece motif similar to the journal. You guys can... interact with every day. Kale, you recognize the person who spoke behind you. The very thick Barisian accent. Obviously is the lodge's caretaker and warden. Caretaker's not the right word, like a proprietor. The name is Estovian Lozarov. Any kind of Those are interesting interpretations. I'm not sure I have heard the many guests who come here. Please, I am proprietor of this facility. My name is Estovian Lozarov. I humbly welcome you to Escanor Lodge, where you may stay. We have been expecting you since the previous group arrived. Please, who are those of you who I'm unfamiliar with? And as you guys turn, you see a slight, like very slender, maybe 5'4", greasy, dark brown hair pulled back in a ponytail, big round spectacles, and lamb chop sideburns. Wearing very nice, like a silk tunic, not like a suit. He'll walk up to whoever's on the left and hold his hand out.
Jaundice Yellow Eyes. Nice to meet you.
Mr. Yellow Eyes, a pleasure. I have heard so much about you from what appears to be your good friend Count Lucinian Galdana.
I know who that is.
Lucinian?
Yeah, we were on the boat with him.
He's banging Kendra.
I shake his hand. I say, Vladimir, personal guard to Chandra Fairbairn.
Vladimir, nice to meet you. I am Estovian.
Is he looking at me yet?
That's up to you.
No. I just kind of like tip my cowl.
Does he speak?
That's what he says to me?
Yeah. Not in a
Speaks.
rude
That's
way,
just-
almost like he's like fascinated. He's like, oh, he's mute.
No, he speaks. His name's Alfie. He's personal guard.
Elfie. Yes, very nice. Pleasure, indeed. Mr. Grimoire, of course. And you said Mr. Yager.
Yes.
Pleasure. Of course.
Yes.
And I have not yet had the pleasure of meeting the lovely Lady Faravan, who curtsies as he says that. Takes her hand. Come by way of Lepidstadt, yes? She goes, as she's about to say yes, he raises one eyebrow and he says, or was it Ravengrow? Strange things one hears are afoot in that town. Strange rumors of Harrowstone prison. Strange hidings in Lepidstadt. One hears the beast was exonerated by a group of handsome individuals. Who knows? Rumors abound. This place seems to collect them. Mr. Emerald, Mr. Sapphire, I apologize for the confusion at the gate. Of course you will stay indoors. We will prepare a modest room for you. I think will be quite suitable for your needs. Please, enjoy yourselves, Mr. Grimoire. I would be delighted if you would join us this evening in the library. You are a learned man. Perhaps your friends may be too. I bid you good evening. And he turns and walks away.
I just look at Chandra like, the fuck, this guy knows everything.
And he's just completely 100% onto us. That was just him calling us the fuck out, not calling us liars. Right? I mean, am I wrong? I'm like, oh yeah, I just heard about the Harrowstone prison and all this stuff in the beast, but what do I know? Anyway, welcome to my mansion. Anyway, MTV, welcome to my crib.
Yes.
Already knows our last names. Me and you. Like, yeah. You guys are staying inside too. Sorry for the confusion. He was just testing us to see if what we would say.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Albert just
Is it-
runs outside and starts killing the halfling. Like, I gotta get out of here. Fuck. Yeah.
Can I retrograde or sense motive, or is it too late?
You can sense motive for sure.
I'm gonna on that fucking little weirdo, dude.
I'm gonna
It sounds
assist
just
him.
like Victor. Victor.
Ew.
Why can't I see what this
He
is?
seemed really nice.
No, more like he seems unscrutable. To what end? Was that a power move? Was it an invitation?
Power bottom.
A request? You know? We're close enough to Fantasy Gainesville that might be a reality. You don't know.
But then the whole Raven growth thing he brings up, we're in Bahamian Grove. People talk.
I don't like this
Very
guy.
powerful people. You might need our help.
I think we should go meet him in the library.
Oh, we're gonna meet him in the library.
Next week.
Oh, there it is. And there it is.